Okay, second video of the day. It's Monday night, November 25th, 2019. One thing I didn't go over this afternoon was sealed air. We had a short, and I pulled the plug on that. It had done 75 in a measured move, and we were extended from the 20, and we were extended. Here, let me clean this up a little bit, brighten it. There we go. Thank you, Windows. Um, yeah, we're extended from the 20. I decided to pull the plug on it. The market moved very strongly upward today, and a counter or a rally here is to be expected after one, two, three, four down days, and then a narrow body bar. So that was that, and then this morning FLXN hit first target. I think we covered that. Let's revisit Nike, see what it's doing. Looks like a cup and handle, but it didn't look too hot today. Could be a lower high. We'll leave that alone for now. So I'm just going through the buy watch. Brookfield Asset Management. That would have been a beautiful buy today. The first time it broke the prior day's high. I think this is still a very low risk trade. We'll go have a look at the weekly. We are a little bit extended on the weekly from the 20. If we do max extension, we're not at max extension, but pretty darn close. Here, let's take it down here. There, see how well that fits? Looks like we were there. Yeah, it'll want to consolidate a little bit here. That is the weekly. We did have that nice pullback, and more buyers have come in. Maybe we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, CDW Corporation. If we buy above this solid green bar, here, let's look at the weekly first. Like everything else, it looks extended, but we had that little topping tail. We're nowhere near the buy zone on a weekly. We're above the buy zone on the daily. I'm just going to leave that alone. I really like that setup, but the bigger picture, it just seems extended to me, and I always find when they're extended a little bit, they pull back on me. I get shaken out, and then they take off. Skyworks pulled back. We missed that. XLF, same kind of deal. There's a lot of that. Everything is, people have been buying like crazy for the last month. Palladium is at resistance. Royal Bank of Canada. Oh, we have a buy order for that. Never mind. Target popped up. We'll see what it does on this reaction. Japan. We are, there's going to be a lot of resistance here. And this is one extended measured move. CGI. I really like that too. The weekly, it broke out, but that would be chasing. KMX, CarMax, out to the weekly, extended. Element Fleet Management. There's another one looks great on the daily. going to draw a line here. So we're above this minor resistance, major resistance line. It's just moving up strongly. Our next real level would be this breakdown bar. Well, actually, here, let's draw it here. That's a level there for sure. Not the greatest level in the world. That's a Canadian stock anyway. I can't do that. On TC2000, Nike. We looked at it, did that kind of cup and handle type of thing. ITT, that was a powerful move up. It's tough. It's tough to look at these. They're extended. I'm going to have to go back and do some more scans. Fire Eye. What do we have here? So we had, that's a weekly. So we had a downtrend. Or we can even go here. So we had a downtrend, broke up through it, came back, tested it, and now we're putting in a bull flag. So let's draw a box around it. Let's see what we get. Lots of wicks and tails. So 4.12. We're going to keep an eye on that. We're not in our buy zone on the daily or on the weekly. Intel is at a resistance level. Let's draw that in. A few more touch points here. That looks there. So we touched there, 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 and there. So 4 out of 5 on that quick little topping pattern. So we're consolidating under this level. And we've been consolidating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll say 16 days. And we do have those two tails up there. Let's go to the weekly. So, third hit of this level. What I want to see is for this to break through, come back and test, and then take off. NVIDIA, that popped out. Well, that's one of our longs. Very nice. Sun Life is really nice on the daily and the weekly. Looks extended, but look at that. It can keep on going. Whoa, what is that? Never seen such a thing. Huh, I wonder what that was. That was bizarre. Okay, anyway. Perhaps this is just a strong move. Let's draw a trend line in. So what we did was is consolidated towards the trend line. And SLF, I'm sure that trades in New York. Well, yes, it does. So we see pretty much the same thing other than with that topping tail there in New York. Let's draw a box around this. We're going to go over the open of that day. If we leave that day out, then we have this. So our high in this box is 46.32. 2% stop, so we can go a full position. So buy SLF, we're going to stop at 46.35. And we'll give it 3 cents. Let's have a look at our volatility stop. So we have strong support around here. We have a minor. Let's draw this in. So basically this line would be minor support. So we're going to go below the minor support. It should not come down through that level at all. Let's look at the weekly. Here, we're going to go right here. So what kind of percent do we have? 4.4. If it closes below this line, I'll definitely want to close it out. But we're going to give it room for some tails to happen, because you never know. I don't want to get shaken out. A few more here on here. Charles Schwab. That is a beautiful grinding trend. Today would have been the day to get into that. If we get into it tomorrow, it's at 3%. Oh, Sherwin-Williams. Why did I say Schwab? Still below there. We missed the entry, and I'm not going to chase it. Well, if it consolidates a little bit, then I'll definitely be interested in this one. Teradyne, that put in a morning star. And we're at a little, we broke down through that resistance level, so it's gonna, here. I'm going to look at that during the day tomorrow. I like that morning star pattern that was put in. And we have this trend line. Let's see what it did. Yeah, we're still below that trend line. J-Bill, whatever that is, contract manufacturers. Let's look at the weekly. That looks really extended on the weekly. We have good strong support down at this level. What do you do with that? I really love that daily. Then wood, I think that has a lot of resistance in this level. Google, Let's have a look. Today would have been the entry. Weekly looks like we've broken out through resistance. Pulled back for a week. Let's have a look at some moving averages. That's the daily. So we hit the 20 and supported, and so that's where we supported, was that high pivot back in April. I don't like the angle that came down on. It's very steep, and it looks like it could be consolidating to pull a bit lower and test something else. So I'm going to leave that. And EWS Singapore, let's clean that up. Put it on a 2-day chart. We're at a resistance level there. I'd like to see it break through this level, pull back, perhaps. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of stuff that's just too extended for me. And in the past, I buy things that are extended, and bad things happen. So that's it for this evening.